Hey guys, Stryker back at it again with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the best circuit cars, like the best track and cross-country cars that you can currently get in driving Empire. So, actually, some are limited, most are not. There are 3 limiteds and 7 are not limited. Actually, no, 6 aren't limited, 4 are. So please sit back, relax, keep your minds open if you want to jot down some notes. Thank you to HEB for editing my video today and making the thumbnail. Yeah, he's pretty base. Go check him out. Link will be in the description, and let's get right into it. The first car on this list is kind of a shocker. At number 10, we have the Ford GT. And I really do not like this music. So at $550,000, we have the 2017 Ford GT. Now, it received a massive nerf recently. I made a video on it, so please go check it out if you don't already know what's going on with it. Pre-nerf Ford GT, it was 2.4 seconds, 0 to 60. And the handling used to be a lot better as well, but now it's sitting at 70%, which is okay for the car that it is. I can understand it, but the 2.9 seconds 0 to 60, that is a little too much in my terms. You know, I grinded 21 million for this, and I don't even have enough for one of them. At number 9, we have the McLaren F1. Yes, this one, the McLaren F1. The acceleration is good once it's maxed out. It goes hard. It can give Aston the run for its money. It's really all we need to know. At number 8, we have the P1 LM, the McLaren P1 LM. So we're gonna go to here. At a whopping $11.5 million for credits. Sorry about the background noise. We have the P1 LM. This is basically the race model of all of this, but it's still passenger oriented, seeing as it has 2 seats in it. Amazing handling. I don't like the P1s when it comes to racing because they are very choppy and bouncy. At number 7, we have the McLaren Solus GT. This car is a beast, but it's so overrated. It has no torque, even though it has all this handling. You just can't really do anything with it because you're too busy bouncing around. Now, don't worry, I'm going to be driving cars, or everyone, alright? I'm going to be driving the cars. Sit back, it's going to be there. I'm going to get there. Here we have the Pagani Huayra. This is a good car. It's all around good, decent top speed. Acceleration isn't all that, and to be in stock. Handling is amazing. Coming in at number 5, we have the Bugatti Bolide. People are like, well, why is this at number 1? But it received a massive nerf. The Cento can do far better than this in everything except highway race. That is saying something. So yes, it's basically just for big top speed now. That's really it. I could clap this thing in a Cento. Moving on, we have the Aston Martin Victor coming right up. So this is actually the top 3 of these cars. Not the next one, but the next one after the 3rd one. We have the Aston Martin Victor. Now you're probably sitting here wondering, well, it's only got like 240 top speed. It's a front engine. Yes, but it has some of the smoothest handling I've ever encountered in this game. Now let's go take a run on the circuit. So 162 is my personal best at the moment. I don't think I can beat it, but I've been known to surprise myself. 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes, it's going to be slower, but this car is amazing. Like, see how it rarely leaves the ground? It's very smooth. Oh, and I ran into the wall. I think it has like 78% handling stock. And these brakes for a front engine are amazing. Now, even with all-wheel drive, it does top out at 296, which I can understand that. It's still kind of OP. can see it has some of the smoothest ride, like one of the smoothest rides you'll probably ever encounter, outside of that crate Pagani, which, oh, I actually hit that. Wow. The speed recovery on this is just amazing. All that matters is that you can pull sub 3 minutes. It's 176 seconds flat. That's a minute 50, that's like 2 minutes and 56 seconds. So that is amazing in itself. Now the next one, before we get into our top 3, I'd like to give a quick shout out to a couple cars that didn't make it to the list, but they could have, if you know, speed, whatnot, acceleration. The first one is this right here. I made a video on this, and yeah, it's growing on me, alright? I will happily do a race with this car just for you guys, because this car is amazing. This car is something else. It does not leave the ground, and I said that in my past video on this car reviewing it. It does not leave the ground. Alright, let's race with it. Yeah, here we go. Not the best get up and go time, but it's got some of the smoothest handling you'll probably ever experience in this game. It does have 78% handling stock, which is fine. Now this car's kryptonite is its braking. It's so bad. Smooth handling, it's a very smooth car, just the braking is complete garbage on it. It's so bad. Hey, we got some rain up in here. Sweet. Pagani's in the rain is always a W. Now, you're going to want to take these corners. If you have this car, you're going to want to take corners at a decent speed. Now, how to race better in any car. Okay, so you obviously brake before the corner and all, before the turn, but watch what I do. Alright, I take it wide, and I start braking, and as I'm braking, I'm coasting through the turn, and then halfway through it, I accelerate. Like this. I pre-brake, and then see as your car, it's like your field of view kind of like zooms out. Once it zooms back in normally, that's when you can normally take a turn without losing control. Like that. Took that corner at 150 there. See, it wasn't that bad. Now yes, I have a lot of experience driving these cars in real life. So that is why I feel qualified to make this type of video on how to get better. Take your corners wide, cut them in short. Accelerate all the way through if you can. Accelerating is going to be one of your best. Once you time it right, you can be unstoppable. Also, if your car is sideways, whichever like if you're like taking a left turn and your car flips to its side and you're riding on your left side or your right side, you're going to want to turn your wheels to the right. That way it counteracts the balance and tips you back to the left. It's pretty backwards, I know, but just trust me on this one. So here we got over 3 minutes. It's not the fastest car, but it's one of the smoothest. Now another honorable mention will have to be Porsche 918 Spider with this the Malibu kit, whatever it's called, one from the crate. Now the way I race with this car is usually kind of like this. Now this one has 76% handling, but its 0 to 60 time is nuts. Doesn't have the best torque overall in terms of uphill speed recovery, but it gets the job done. See, I turn it into the corners, brake beforehand, and then accelerate through the corner. Now, I know you're not always going to have the fastest times, and that's okay. I'm happy with the times I get. Heck, I can get under 2 minutes and 40 seconds on cross country with the Cento. I mean, that's not saying much. I'm certainly not the best driver, but I'm probably one of the most consistent drivers out there. Watch me just crash into a wall after I say that constantly. Took that corner at about 170. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that with this car. And then you don't just want to accelerate through it, you have to kind of tap it. Tap that accelerator sometimes. And sometimes you have to use your environment to your advantage. Slow down a little bit to give you that extra edge of stability. I'm not saying slam into walls to slow down. I'm saying just kind of brush up against them to decrease your speed. I would say I can put cars through their paces pretty well in this game. Still under 3 minutes. All right, getting into our top three. Number 3 on the list is the Bugatti Divo. I do not have it because I don't buy shop cars. I mean, you know, daily buy cars, so to speak. Onwards to the number 2, we have the brand new McLaren. Yeah, this thing is an abomination in itself. It is disgustingly good. Let's just see how good it can be. Now the braking is kind of eh, but this speed recovery and handling, it's got 85% handling stock. It is just an incredible car for this little thing. Never underestimate a dinky little McLaren ever again, ladies and gentlemen. Now it is pretty unstable in terms of smoothness, so that's why it's number 2 and not number 1. Also, there's another car on here which I don't think anyone is going to be surprised to see on this list. Like, no one is going to be surprised to see the next car on this list. This car is very unstable. I don't know what's going on with this car, but it's a pretty unstable car, and I do not know why. It just flicks all over the place, and it's so annoying. There we go. Finally took that got out of that turn at about 190. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so see, like the top speed alone and the speed recovery on this is what makes it number 2. The handling is very sporadic and unstable. I'm not a fan of it. They need to fix it. That's self-explanatory for this car. I mean, this car is absolutely bonkers, lunacy, insanely good for what it is. For like 300, for what would be 300K, this car is just nuts. It's insane. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, number 1 for the circuit. Yeah, we already knew this was gonna happen, right? I think we all knew that the Bugatti Cento is gonna somehow make its way onto this list. But yeah, the Bugatti Cento DSC is an amazing car. It's best driven in first person, surprisingly, and you'll see why. It's just too fast for third person point of view, in my opinion. So here's what you do: angle it like this, because the steering wheel moves up when you turn left. This car has 87% stock handling, 2.20 to 60 stock, top speed I think 265 or 255, 260, something like that. Maxed out, this car can pull 294 and 1.30 to 60. This car is a beast. Do not, if you see this, if you're gonna try racing against this car with anything other than something of equal, good luck. You are not going to win. Guaranteed. I might actually get under 2 minutes and 40 seconds here. Cracking my own records with this car. Oh yeah, I'm cracking records. I don't care. I'm cracking records. I'm going for it. Yeah, new personal best. Let's hit it. Busting serious records with this thing. As you can see, this car is so unfair on so many levels. This car is what the devs like, let's make an overpowered car, but not make it too fast in terms of top speed. Devs, sold Bugatti Cento. This car, the 2023 Bugatti Cento DSC, is amazing. It's supposed to be, I think like the honorable, like, it's supposed to be, it was made in honor of the first, was it the EB100 or something like that? I don't know what it's called, but yes, this is what happens when the devs in the boardroom just get bored and they're like, hey, let's create an overpowered car, make it limited, make it 13.3 million, and make people hate whoever owns it. But it has a garbage model. It's so unfinished. It's so bad. They needed to make this model a little better, along with the Mistral. What am I going to do with these cars, you ask? Well, I can't really get rid of them. Now in cross country, we already know what wins. The 570 and this, and the Bugatti Bolide and all that. All those high-speed cars, the Devo, this car's Cento. The Cento only wins because of its insane acceleration and incredible torque. Because you go uphill with this, it doesn't matter if you're going uphill, downhill, straight, on a flat, it doesn't matter. This car right here is in itself a monster. Alright everyone, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to just smash that like and subscribe button. Just leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of this video. If it helped anyone, if you really just did not like me, well, too bad. I'm still on YouTube and I'm still a friend of AGB's. Leave your comments down below. Again, cannot thank AGB enough for letting me into this community, editing my videos here, and making this video's thumbnail. All right, I'll catch you in the next one, everyone, and peace.